So the today's class topic is speciation, concept of species based on biological and phylogenetic analysis. So under following heads, we are going to learn about this topic. We first study a basic introduction about species and different species concept, types of species, the basic definition of speciation, and here also we are going to learn about types of speciation, mechanism behind the speciation, and a model of speciation which includes insects, case studies, and then finally conclude this topic. So basically, as it as the foremost task of a taxonomy, the species or the type or kinds of animal existing in nature is basically gives and here various definitions have been proposed by researchers to just justify the word species. Like George Cuvier in 1829, they defined species as the assemblage descended from one another or from common parents, and of those who resemble each other. Uh, I think you all have a clear concept of a species. Species are the progeny which are derived from the parents, as George Cuvier explained. According to Thomson, the group of individuals distinguished by an irreducible set of constant properties and connected by descent and genetic relationship are known as a species. Similarly, Wellmark explained it as a famous and persistent organic unit living in a free state of nature and generally of less perfect fecundity. Fecundity is a term which is used for the fertility perspective. Okay, so according to Wilmer, a well-defined autonomous and persistent organic unit living in a free state of nature and generally of less perfect fecundity outside than inside its limit is known as species. Similarly, Ernst Mayr shared his view on species. He reviewed works of others on species and give an entirely new concept about the species based on the following point. The first point was typological species concept, second one nominalistic species concept, and the third one is biological species concept. Here, the fourth one includes which was added in the Ernst Mayr hypothesis by Grant in 1971. Earlier it was not here. Okay, so it is an additional concept of a species added by Grant. So according to typological species concept, the observed diversity of the universe reflects the existence of a limited number. Okay, and it could be referred as universal or types. And as individuals do not stand in any spatial relation to each other in typological species concept. However, if two individuals appear sufficiently different, they are different species. Okay, so this is the basic typological concept of a species, and it also included that if species can be recognized by their essential characters and these are expressed in their morphology, then it could be a type of species. So it is also, if based on the morphological character we defined a species, then it would come under the morphological species concept. But this typological model have got some criticism, like it is no longer accepted at all. Individuals of same species shows morphological differences due to sexual dimorphism, age differences, and polymorphism. And in case of sibling species morphological differences. So there are a few criticisms to this concept, and therefore the another nominalistic species concept came into the picture. Actually, in this concept, only individuals which exist are referred to as referred as man's own creation are considered. Like nature produces individuals and nothing more. Species have no actual existence in nature. According to nominalistic species concept, species have no actual existence in nature. They are just a mental concept. But this model also got some criticism, like no biologist can agree with the idea that the species are man-made, and when it is now an established fact that they are the production of evolution, everyone knows that the species produced during the process of evolution. And also the basic drawback with the nominalist was their misinterpretation of the causal relation between similarity and relationship. The other point of criticism is member of the species in taxon are similar to each other because of common heritage. So this could not be possible that they just come somewhere from the sky. And lastly, it is not true that they belong to the same taxon because they are similar as claimed by these workers. Okay, so next biological species concept came into the picture. Here actually, when it was realized in the 18th century that none of the above mentioned concept was applicable to biological species, then Mayer proposed this biological species concept, and which entails that species are groups of interbreeding natural populations that are reproductively isolated from other such groups. Okay, like I can give you one example, like human species is different than the animal species. Specifically, if we can consider like whales, they are also belongs to the class mammals, but they are aquatic animal, and this is entirely different species. However, both human and whale, they belongs to the same class mammals, but they exhibit entirely different environments, so they are considered as a different species. So this is the biological species concept. Here species has three separate functions. First, it forms a reproductive community, that is the individual of an animal species recognizes each other as a potential mates and seek each other for the purpose of reproduction. So, and the second one is the ecological unit. In ecological unit, species interact with one another and shares a common environment. Like we can see in this picture, ladybug, aphid, grasshopper, spider, ant, and mantis. They all are they all somehow belongs to the insecta class, but they have their own environment. They somehow share their environment with each other, and they live in some sort of symbiotic environment. Okay, like ladybug and aphid, they prefer predation. Grasshopper and spider, and ant and mantis, they have their own way of predatory mechanism, but they are different kind of species. So based on ecological unit species concept, they are different species. They also have a genetical unit, है ना? And the genetical unit consisting of a large intercommunicating gene pool. So thus the concept is biological in its true sense and mostly accepted by present day taxonomists. So taxonomist, the most accepted concept of defining a species is biological concept of species, which is based on mainly three approaches: genetical unit and ecological unit and reproductive community. The fourth concept is evolutionary based. Simpson in 1941 defines an evolutionary species as a lineage evolving separately from others and with its own unitary evolutionary role and tendencies. Okay, so the role of evolution in the development of a particular species cannot be denied. So evolution play an important role for the development of particular characteristics of a species. In 1961, Alfred Emerson attempted to combine the biological species concept and evolutionary species concept and find the two species as a species which has evolved or evolving, reproductively isolated and genetically distinct groups of natural populations. So we would see few more examples in later slides. Just I will just show you how this definition fits in current day scenario. Like this species has evolved or evolving, reproductively isolated and genetically distinct group of natural populations. So there is this is another very pertinent question. There is a question which is often asked: how many species shall be described? Logical answer is just as many as are present in nature, no more and no less. About, for your concern, it must be known to all that about 1.5 million species of animals have already been described. So on the basis of kinds or types of species, we can consider few types on the basis of their evolutionary or ecological concepts. Like, species can further be divided into the following types, like sibling species, sympatric species, allopatric species, and reverse sympatric and syntopic. So we would learn each of type one by one. Sibling species, they are just pairs or groups of similar or closely related species which are reproductively isolated but morphologically identical. So sibling species, as we all know about it, that they are morphologically identical but reproductively isolated. Sympatric species, species which occupy same geographical area. Sympatric means same geographical area. They are categorized under sympatric species. Allopatric species, species normally inhabiting completely different geographical areas comes under this type, allopatric species. Reverse. Reverse generally is a type of, it is a kind of a species Reverse is a scientist who reinterpreted the concept of species by adding two terms, syntopic and allotopic, for its clear understanding. Okay, like we earlier studied about sympatric, which is used when two or more related species have the same or overlapping geographical distribution, regardless of whether they occupied the same macro habitat, whether in the same locality or in different one. And syntopic, which means generally which used in reference to two or more related species which occupy the same macro habitat. These species basically occurs together in the same locality, are observably in close proximity, and could possibly interbreed. So this is okay. As we studied about earlier in the slide, what are allopatric species, but allopatric can also be referred to two or more related species which have separate geographic distribution, as we learned earlier from this definition. And allotopic term could be used in reference to two or more related species which occupy same geographic distribution but do not occupy the same macro habitat. So the difference between allopatric and allotopic species is that allopatric species have separate geographic distribution and allotopic species have same geographic distribution, but they have separate macro habitat. Okay, so these species are not in close proximity, so they cannot, since they are not in close proximity, they cannot interbreed and do not occur together in the same locality, although they may have the same geographic distribution. So this is all about the concept of species, and small pause there. We will continue to the after 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.